Hi everyone, on this video I'm gonna explain you what is the SQL with statement, right? Well, the with statement or subquery factoring statement is part of the SQL 99 standard and was added into the Oracle SQL syntax in Oracle 9.2. The with statement may be processed as an inline view or resolved as a temporary table. The advantage of the latter is that repeated references to the subquery may be more efficient and the data is easily retrieved from the temporary table rather than being required by each reference um, in the SQL statements, right? You should assess the performance implications of the with statement on a case by case basis. That's the description of the with query, right? So I'm gonna um, show the behavior of this sentence using solving this exercise, right? The description of this exercise is write a SQL query to get all the employees that have been enrolled in more than two positions at the company, and also show the employees that have been enrolled in only one position. I'm using the human resources database of Oracle 19C, right? So for this exercise, we need to know the job history table. So as you can see here in the job history, we have the history of all the positions that have been occupied by the employees at the company. We have the employee ID, which is the primary key, right? I think the start date, end date, employee ID, and job ID, and also the permanent ID. Well, no, never mind. Employee ID, start date, and end date is the primary key of this table. So, but yeah, it doesn't matter at this point. So we need only to know that in this table we can get the history records of the positions for each employee. And obviously in the employees table we can get all the information from a specific employee. The first name, last name, email, phone number, hire, date, job ID, salary, the commission percentage, manager ID, and the permanent ID. So for this um, for this exercise, first of all, we need to get only the records that have been more than two times in the job history, or well, at least two times, right? Because if the employee is currently in the employees table and also it has two records in the job history table, it means that this employee have three positions at the company, right? One active and two inactive. So, well, for that we need to group the records in the job history table by the employee ID. Obviously, we need to use this in the select statement. And we need to filter the groups with having count higher or equal than 2, right? So, well, on this result set, we can see that these three employees have two records in this table. There are no employees with more than two. So the next step is, so for example, here we have the employee ID list. So we can filter it in the employees table where employee ID in 101, 176 and also 200. So these three employees currently are active at the company with other positions, right? With other position. So the thing here is we need to we can do a join, right? If we want to simplify this query, you can do a join based on these three result set and join to the employees table. In order to get uh, the list of employees that have more than two positions at the company, that have been enrolled in more than two positions at the company, right? So, and also we need to do another join, probably using a union all clause to, or a union to get only the employees that have been enrolled only in one position, right? So here is the time when we need to use the with clause, the with statement. We want we want to have these records in a view or in memory, right? We want to have these three employees IDs in memory in order to use it in the further in the next SQL statements that will be getting information from the employees table. So okay, well, we need to use the with right now. With tab temporal as. So you can see here we are doing a select all from tab 10. Tab 10 has the result set of this query. So this is the first SQL query that the Oracle SQL engine will execute, right? When you execute all the SQL section, right? So we are saving this result set into a temporary table or a view, but at the end it is stored in the Oracle SQL session, right? So the first query that we need to write is a join, right? From, or well, not directly a join. We can use select all directly from the employees, and we can pass the employee ID as an argument in the in statement, right? For the employee ID column. So okay, select all from employees where employee ID in in okay, and we need to do a select employee ID from the temporary table, right? So at this point we have the information for all the three employees that have been enrolled in more than two positions at the company, right? So the next part of in the last part that we need to write is this: we are already getting all the employees that have been enrolled in more than two positions at the company. So now we need to get the employees that have been enrolled only in one position. So for that we can validate the employees tables first. Select employee ID from employees group by employee ID having count higher than 2. So okay, with this query we can say that there are no employee IDs duplicated in this table, we don't have duplicates, so which is good, right? So now we can use a union, right? A union clause, a union statement, and using the same logic, we can get all the employees that not in that are not in this list, the temporary table list, right? So now we can see the first three are, well, union all. I'm gonna use a union all, and let's see what is this. Three employees: 101, 101, 176, and 200. 101, 176, and 200. These three, we can remove them from our validation list, right? And all the rest should be the employees that only have one position at the company, that have been enrolled only in one position at the company, right? How can we validate it? Well, we can we can uh, we can validate this using a minus, right? A minus statement, and we want to get uh, we want to get this string. We want to get this list of employees that have been enrolled only in one position. We should get only the three first SQL, only the first three employees that have been enrolled in more than two positions, right? So this is a easy way to validate it. So yeah, as you can see here, we only have the 101, 176, and 200. These are the three employees that have been enrolled in more than two positions. But yeah, the solution for this exercise is this SQL query, right? Instead of executing this SQL query in each of those two SQL statements, we are saving the information, the result set of this execution in a temporary table, which is more faster than executing this SQL query more than one time, right, in each in statement. So yeah, that's pretty much it for me. Thanks for watching, and see you later.